On this special day, I came back from the markets and I was so tired and stressed out. But as content creators, we had to use any opportunity we get to shoot videos and also create new content for you guys. But at this day, I was so tired and I decided I'm not in the mood to create a content today. But while trying to fix and prepare the things I got from the market, I remember that, I don't think I've done a video teaching you guys on how I prepare my own chicken stew. So at once, I got all required and I started my video, guys. So here we are. We are washing our chicken thoroughly and we're going to be placing it in a clean pot to cook. So we are done washing, and then the next process is to add the meat into the pot. So we add in our sliced onions. After adding our sliced onions, we'll add the next ingredients, which are rosemary leaf, ginger, curry, thyme, and garlic. So after that, the next ingredient is my chicken seasoning. I love my chicken seasoning. Even while preparing my cow meat, I still use my chicken seasoning. Goat meat, I still use my chicken seasoning. The next ingredient is whole cloves. So I used a little quantity. So the next ingredient is no Maggi. It's no or nothing. So the next and the second to the last ingredient is salt. Then there's something I always like to add in to my meat stock or chicken stock or any type of stock or fish stock. I always make sure I provide my pepper sauce for all of those stocks because it gives the mixture a different taste you've ever tasted before. You can even use this particular meat stock well prepared to eat your white rice. I think you should give it a try, guys. So meanwhile, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. And if you're just joining us, you're welcome. Welcome to the family. Please follow all our pages on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Facebook. Thank you for the support thus far. We love you guys. So the next process is to turn on the gas and allow to cook. So after 5 minutes, I return back to my pot and my chicken is ready. But I don't have enough stock to cook my stew and also reserve for other meals. So what I do is to add a little amount of water and then allow to soak in, give it 2 to 3 minutes, and then it's ready. So the next process is to fry my chicken. Taking time to rinse my frying pan. I make sure I rinse all my kitchen utensils even after washing a couple of hours ago. I always like my dishes and my utensils thoroughly clean and safe for cooking. So into the frying pan, I add in my oil, and when it's hot enough, then I add in the chicken and then allow to fry. after frying our meat, we take some of the oil used to fry the meat into another clean pot, and then we start preparing our stew. The first ingredient is onions, and then to season the oil, I'm using curry, thyme, and rosemary leaves. I always like this process because this is where the sweet taste of your stew or any other meal begins from. So I'll be adding little amounts of pepper, because too much of pepper is not good for your system, especially for women. It is not recommended that you take much pepper. Please take notes. Then into the oil, I'll be adding my tomatoes puree. I took time to try to defroze it, but it did not. And at that point, I needed to just prepare my stew. So I knew by frying it is going to, make it easier. So the next process is the addition of my chicken broth, which you've added, allowed to fry. And then I added pressy flakes, and then curry, thyme, my all-purpose powder, and knorr Maggi, the best. And I'll add that to the stew. And then after that, I add more of my onions, because onions gives any of your meal a different flavor. So please have much of it in the house. Okay, so the next ingredient is the best, chicken seasoning again. I add little amount of it because I've added that in the chicken broth, so I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not be adding much. Then it's time to add my well-fried chicken. I always love my chicken crunchy, guys. The first bite to the last bite is something else. Please allow your chicken to fry thoroughly. Don't make it burn, but at least make it so dry, so dry. Okay, so I'm going to stir it thoroughly, and then allow my stew to soak into the meat, and then allow everything to cook. Oh my god, this is giving me goosebumps. You need to test this. So guys, if you're going to try this recipe, please let me know in the comment section and tell me what the result was like when you did. I know it's going to be something else. There is nothing good that make my stew that they don't come back asking for more and more and more. Either I prepare it with white rice or spag or with yam. It's just out of this world, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you again.